Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Cal Quantrill. What do we have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now, and now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. Quantrill back to work. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. One up, one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That just misses. The count now 2-2. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pick to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Quantrill back to work, and there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Took to a board in 2 outs, scoreless game. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Just off the outside edge.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That's hard hit on the line. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-0.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Mark Canha. The pitch. Ripped to third. Over to Bryant. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Denver, And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And another ball.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And a foul ball. Blackman over at first with 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And another ball.
Okay.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the pitch. And he walked it. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy who wants to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That's towards center. Meadows under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second, Gio Urshela to the plate.
The third baseman, number 13, Gio Urshela.
Two and 1 now. And another ball. And a ground ball to first. Has some trouble with it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one out to right. Bouchard under it. 2 down.
Batting up, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Quantrill ahead 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the second. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out to short, Tovar. Throws to first, and that is the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Batting seven.
And now it's Elias Diaz. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to short, Baez. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
2 outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. And a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to 3rd. Did not go. And that one is lifted in the air. Bouchard brings it in with a nice running grab. The batter now, Javier Baez. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. 1-1 now. out back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. In the air, right field. Bouchard brings it in for the third out. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. The 2-1. Just missed. In the air out to center. Meadows under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there. And here it comes. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. Next offering is downstairs. With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of the third. That one's in there. That's strike two.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Tying run at the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. One at second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here with my pal Siggy. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The right fielder, number 31, Riley.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
And another ball.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
2-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Rogers over to second, relay to first, double play.
Up next is the left fielder, Mark Campbell.
And next up for the Tigers, Mark Canha. Here's a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is down low. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
The 2-1. Just missed.
3-1.
Two outs. Pitches in there, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Base stack center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jalen Beeks.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And there's a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Chopped left side. Tobar to first, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ball. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Chris Bryant. The 1-1. And a good eye there.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The line of the pitch. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. The line to kick the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. The line and the pitch. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lifted in the air, right field. Green settles under it. And there's two down.
Number 22.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from a warning track if he has to.
Payoff pitch. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Back here in Denver, ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, number 56, getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The 1-2.
2-2.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So the lineup flips over. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Doyle makes the catch, and that is that. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alex Lang.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. Now, you're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Ball to strike. The pitch. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Oh. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Ball
Okay.
3. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 35. Elias Diaz.
And the batter now, Elias Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Torkelson takes it to the bag. All man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Rockies down to their last out. And now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. The Tigers trying to close out a 2-run lead. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, and this should do it. Jump throw. And that'll do it.
A low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.